T-Bone says, I'm hearing GMs want the draft pushed back. Looks like the GMs that did their scouting well all year have an edge. Miami might hit it out of the park, folks. I'm sure Allen, McKenzie, and Greer did their job. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, the beauty of having Greer in charge is that he's a scout by nature. So it's not like he is this GM like Tannenbaum, that he was a cap guy and then became a GM. And this is a guy that loves to go out and see the talent and interview it and watch it practice, watch it play, all that stuff. So Greer's a grinder, along with McKenzie, along with Allen. I keep telling people that the Dolphins are going to have one of the best front offices in the NFL. I really believe that. I really believe that. And in a couple years, people will then believe it, and then they'll start giving them the credit that they deserve. That's where but I get it. Look, like I've said over and over again, lots of you are jaded from the past. So it's hard for you to separate yourself from the past. You still think that what happened in the past is going to continue. I don't. So we'll find out who's right and who's wrong, right? Hey, look, I thought the Panthers had turned the corner. A lot of you out there told me, no, same old Panthers. And guess what? You were right. Same old Panthers. I thought those guys were ready to turn the corner, and they weren't. I was wrong. I'm not always going to be right. That's for damn sure. So it is a beautiful thing. But, yeah, the teams that want to move it, and I heard Schefter talk about this morning, because, remember, there are some states already that teams are not in their war rooms anymore. They're not at their facilities. So they're not there with their entire draft boards and everything else going on and all the resources that you need. So they're at home now. Everybody's at their own homes because they all can't be together anymore. And then there are some cities where guys are still in their office. They're still in their regular war rooms with everything that they have set up that they can see every day and adjust and whatever they got to do. And so you're right, by the way, T-Bone, that the front offices that went out on the road and did their homework as much as possible and looked under every crack and crevice and turned over every rock, they're the ones that are going to have an advantage over the team that maybe was leaving everything till now and said, no, well, we'll get it done at the combine, and then we'll get it done after the combine with our visits and all that. And now we've got a curve thrown at all of us. And the NFL, they're kind of in a rock and a hard place because they're fortunate enough that their season ended, so they didn't have that season delayed. But the question is, how much do you delay of the offseason, and then how much does that affect the regular season? And because that's where they make their money, they're going to try to compress the offseason as much as they have to. Because in the end, the owners are going to worry about the bottom line. So if they have to condense the offseason, if you have to have less mini camps, or if you have to have less of a training camp or no training camp and you're going straight into the preseason, then so be it. But when it comes to week 1 of the NFL season, they want that bitch to kick off no matter what. So whatever happens with the draft, everybody's on an even level playing field. Now, if you didn't do as much work as the other team, that's on you, not on that team. So if the Dolphins are more prepared for the draft than the Cincinnati Bengals because Mike Brown is cheap, well, then too bad, so sad, Mike Brown. I'm not going to feel sorry for you. Nobody has an advantage here. So what the NFL wants to do is eliminate everybody from the buildings, because if you have some teams already can't be in their buildings, you can't have some that are in their buildings and some that aren't when it's out of their control. So now let's put that on an even level playing field. Everybody's home. Nobody's at the facility. Nobody's in their war rooms. Nobody's meeting with the rest of their scouts and coaches and going over. No, you want to do it? FaceTime. Get on the phone. Conference call. Whatever. But you're not doing it at your facility. That's it. So that's my prediction that whatever happens in the offseason, these guys will condense it as much as they can because they only care about the almighty dollar. And they don't want to lose one freaking penny with that. So there's my prediction when it comes to that.